secret that will make you a millionaire. It's what they don't want you to know. See, back when I didn't know anything about money, about 10 years ago, I had no knowledge about money. I didn't know anything about money. I was never taught about money. They don't teach you about money in school. My parents didn't teach me about money. So I didn't have any idea about money. So when I began to make a lot of money, my mentor came to me. He told me, you should start investing your money, okay? And I had no idea about investing. I didn't know anything about money in general. And I would take my money and I would use my money to show off. And I would buy things that was driven off of my ego, off of my pride. I wanted to be the man. I wanted to show out, and I wanted to show people that I was making money. So I was using money for the wrong things. I was buying the wrong things because I didn't know about money. And so when my mentor came to me, he gave me an opportunity to start investing my money. I began small because I didn't know about investing. And so I began to invest small amounts of money just to see what it would do. I started testing the waters and started to invest my money. I think my first investment was $5,000, and I invested in an apartment complex that my mentor was buying. He was buying an apartment complex, and he allowed me the opportunity to invest $5,000 with him. And in return for that $5,000, I would receive 6% return on my money every single month, every year, until he sold that property. And so 6% of $5,000 was $300 a year. I began to make $300 a year, which was about $25 a month. And so that don't sound like a lot of money, but I was on to something. So my first $5,000 was making me $300 a year, $25 a month. And that was just my first investment. And at this time of my life, I was making a lot of money. I was making about $15,000 a week. I was selling a product and I was throwing parties. I was a club promoter. So I was making a lot of money. And every week I would shoot my mentor $5,000, right? I would shoot him $5,000, and I would keep living my life and keep doing what I'm doing, but I would shoot him $5,000 every week. And remember, the $5,000 is making me $300 a year, $25 a month. So every time I invested $5,000, my passive income went up by $25. Every time, my $5,000 would pay me $25 a month. And so again, that don't sound like a lot of money, I know, but check this out. After a time, first off, the $5,000 that I continued to invest, first off, I was never losing that money. So that money was always protected by the apartment that I was investing in. So I was never losing money. That was the first deal. The second deal is that $25 a month and that $300 a year, or that $600 a year, that was passive income, money that I did not have to work for, money that I didn't have to do anything for. It was just paying me every month, regardless of what was going on. And then not only that, my money was also growing over time because the real estate that I invested in, it was appreciating in value every year. So I was protecting my money. I didn't know this at the time. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just doing it. I didn't know this at the time, but I was protecting my money, and I was getting my money to pay me, and my money was growing over time. And those are the three things that you have to be able to do in order to create wealth in your life, right? And so when I began to see my passive income constantly grow larger and larger every time that I invested, it was then that I unlocked the key and I unlocked the secret to this life. The secret to this life is to create as much passive income as you can. And the only way to create passive income is to take the money that you make and invest it into real assets. You want to make smart investments with your money, and you want to get your money to pay you. I would go on to continue to invest my money, all of my money, most of my money, for the next 10 years of my life. So now I don't have to hustle and I don't have to chase money anymore. Now I can live life free and I don't have to do anything for money. I don't have to do anything for money, because when I was making money, I was using my money. At first, I was using my money to buy cars and clothes and shoes and everything that I wasn't supposed to buy. But then I unlocked the secret, and I discovered the secret. And once I discovered the secret, I went all in. I no longer wanted money anymore. I no longer wanted to stunt on my friends and to buy the newest clothes and to get the newest J's and to buy cars and clothes and how. I no longer wanted to do that. I only wanted to do one thing, and that was continue to build my passive income. That's it, right? And so today, I have not worked one job. I haven't worked a job. I haven't chased money. I haven't done anything for money. And it's because I'm making smart investments with my money. And I'm taking the money and I'm exchanging the money, not for cars and clothes and shoes and vacations. I'm exchanging my money for freedom and time. Because I don't want to spend all of my days and every day of my life working or exchanging my time or hustling or chasing money. I don't want to do that with my life. The only thing that I want to do in my life is whatever I want to do in my life, okay? And so I want to ask you guys a question. Are you guys investing money, and what are you guys investing money in? Post a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe right now. And click the notification bell, turn your notifications on. Everything that I drop on this channel will be geared towards getting your mind right and giving you a better understanding about money. But they don't teach us about money, and they don't teach us about creating wealth. I want to be the person to help you